Hey guys, Man is back. Another day, another video. No, another live stream anyway. Not StreamYard one this time. Yep. Another StreamYard. So let's see what we got. Hey, number block 18. Hey, Stephen Lincoln Space Jam 2008. Hey, Shalon, the Sergeant Roderick fan. Hey, Sky Owl Media Corner. And one go, you kids. Nice to see you all. We'll get everything set up. Just give us a moment. Give me a moment, and then we'll start. Thing right here. Today's Pesley's 70th birthday. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Cool. Do you know Angry Grandpa's funny? Yeah, I know. He was pretty funny. Atomic Betty's not coming to Boomerang. No, we're not doing Atomic Betty. No. I really don't like that one. Really don't. No. And besides, I think we've got enough programs for the block on May 31st and June 1st. Go throughout the block. So, no, we're not doing that. We're not adding any more programs. No, nothing. Think we got enough. Hey, Betty Barnett, over here. Do not bring her over. Do not. We do not want to hear her calling, "Help, police!" Shut up, Atomic Betty. No one cares. What? Anything else is supposed to happen today? Where's my Crossovian people? Where's Mike and Randy fam? He hasn't uploaded anything since June 29th. I don't know who that is, but probably quit. I don't know. I'll start when everyone else gets here. Because, do you know Dragon Ball Z Kai just censored on Nick Nog on Christmas Day in 2015? Yeah. Do you watch RoboGobo on Disney? Yes, I do. It's actually pretty good. Very good. Yeah, and even the theme song was actually pretty good too. It was awesome. When did you first watch Disney Junior? Well, if you count like rebrand, I believe it was around the same day. Like around 2011, probably. But if you want me to say like when I first watched it, like Playhouse Disney when it was called that, I'm going to say 2007, around like mid 2007. Yeah, I'm going to say that. What's your opinion on... Oh my god. I really do not like Little Einsteins. I really don't. It's the music that's caused... No, it's not the music. It's the way that they butchered the classical music. They've added childish lyrics. They sound cringe. Lou and Lou's Safety Patrol. Lou and Lou's Safety Patrol promo for Disney. I'm gonna say it's kind of like the Playhouse Disney promo, but the Disney Junior logo is kind of different. Like it has the Lou and Lou characters or objects, probably. I don't know. It's been a long time. Okay, back to the Little Einstein's opinion. Yeah, like I said, it ruins it ruins the classical music by adding childish and cringy lyrics by Annie. The theme song is annoying. The problems they encounter aren't really much of a big deal. I mean, look, take it this way. I get it. It's a preschool show, but there's gotta be encountering like some sort of problems that even a 5-year-old or 6-year-old, as they would be in the age, except for Annie, which she is 4, couldn't even get through. Dora the Explorer had reasonable obstacles to not even... Well, there are some obstacles that can even be easier to go through or go to. But on Little Einsteins, they can easily just avoid them, if you know what I mean. And once again, it just... Opinion handled on Little Einsteins. Okay, opinion handled back. Hey, Bella! Nice! Remember the Disney Junior Nightlight show? Okay, first of all, I don't record or watch Disney Junior at that time. Sorry, I don't even know what the Nightlight shorts are. I don't even know what they are. Oh, I forgot here. I was at Target today and I saw a Paw Patrol theme to a new Air Pups. I mean, Air Rescue sub-series. uh, hmm. I wish Sprout aired Mona's Vampire briefly in 2012. Well, Mona is not exactly a preschool show, so I doubt Sprout would actually air it. The next subseries revealed proves my point. Without making those jokes real. A Chase sub-story. Chase is already an established character. Yeah. I heard that Chase was actually antagonized back then because of the police force or something. That's because, you know, Chase is actually a police dog. So they actually antagonized him like that. So I don't think he's gonna get a sub-series. We've had we had Mighty Pups. We had Ultimate Rescue. We had frickin' the Mighty Movie, which is just a rehash. Karma's World coming to Nick Jr. I don't know what that is, but if you say Karma, I hope so. Because Nick Jr. and Nickelodeon themselves and Spin Master needs their karma, especially from Guru Studios. I know the rumor is just a rumor, but it's still a toxic workplace, nonetheless. They keep milking Paw Patrol. Hey, Rihanna. Nice of you to come. I wish they would show Clifford to be... Yeah, they could air Clifford if they wanted to, but, didn't really happen. Okay, I think I've wasted everyone's time already. Let's just start this video. Just need to get the wiki up. So we can start.
Famous television and film star has not...
Super Bowl's 26th anniversary. Okay.
What well-known personality appears in over 2,000 daily newspapers in the United States? Who has the most recognized profile in the world? Snoopy, you're such a friend to me.
Did hear a rumor that the third Paw Patrol movie was going to be focused on dinosaurs. As if the episode isn't enough already. Yeah.
It's good to know that you will be there. Oh, Snoopy, you took me.
Aren't the dinosaurs... I know! Aren't the dinosaurs extinct? And not to mention they added dragons in the universe as well. Even though...
That's the round-headed kid singing. You know, the one who feeds me. Snoopy, you can talk after
Oh, look, Snoopy's talking now. Yeah!
You can tell me a story, even if it's a Beagle story.
One period in this show too.
The actual voice
Yeah.
television specials, and the voice of Snoopy.
And you know who the voice actor is? Cam Clark. Cam Clark voices Snoopy in this. And the stories. And the musical. And another musical, which is This Is Your Life, Charlie Brown or something. Or You're a Good Man, whatever.
Especially for children, and will feature all of the Peanuts characters. Clothes for Charlie Brown include a baseball uniform
Yes.
and PJs.
Only in the stories and the musical he can talk.
And PJs of his own. Woodstock, of course, hasn't been forgotten. He's a hand-operated plush toy. And when you
He did have a talking toy. Yep. Bella has a point there. And today we're going to be listening to his stories.
And Woodstock, all with storybooks and cassettes. This is more than I can imagine.
Yeah, it has a bit of a creepy vibe, but then again, this was from the 80s. Let's listen to the story.
Hi, my name is Snoopy. That's what means that
I know, Charlie Brown's eyes do look a bit off in the toy. There was going to be a toy about him, but that got canceled.
Now, have you ever seen a talent show? You know, where people sing or dance or play a musical instrument. Or have you ever been in a talent show yourself? The reason I ask is that I was in a talent show for the first time just a few days ago. It all started when the round-headed kid, the one who feeds me, came running up to my doghouse.
Come on, Snoopy, get ready. Lucy is going to organize a talent show, and we're invited to try out for it.
You mean I can sing or dance?
I don't recall, Isaac. I don't care.
Whatever we do,
Love the Peanuts. Yep, same here.
it has to be
Hey,
about
Christian
something
Anderson.
that's very important to each of us.
I'll have to think about that. Something that is very important to us.
Come on, Snoopy, let's go.
When we got to Lucy's house, she was already bossing everyone and had started the talent show. The first one to perform was Lucy's brother, Linus, the one who carries that blue blanket around with him everywhere he goes.
Okay.
Why is Charlie Brown's shirt orange instead of yellow? Yeah, they made a lot of color mistakes for the Peanuts characters' clothing, but especially Charlie Brown. One time he wore a blue shirt in one of the books.
It keeps me very warm and very safe.
And there was one time where he got the shirt in the right color, which was the baseball game book,
As I was saying,
where he was wearing
so rudely interrupted,
yellow.
my blanket keeps me warm and it keeps me safe.
And of course, they have songs in them. Not surprised.
My blanket is my security. This is ridiculous.
It's his friend, it's his pal, it's plain to see. His blanket is his security.
I don't believe this. Loyal like a puppy, fussy like a cat.
Hey, Animal Archives.
And it never
Glad you can make it.
What does it mean by that?
It's his friend, it's his pal, it's plain to see. His blanket is his security.
Embarrassing. I can wear it like a cape, or a scarf, or a hat. It can even be a sport coat. What do you think of that? Big deal. It's my friend, it's my pal. It's plain to see. My blanket is my security.
It's his friend, it's his pal, it's plain to see.
So did Daddy Brown get his shirt wet? Oh my God, Caillou!
It's his security.
And the Super Ruiners are not going to ruin the story, because the Super Ruiners are at the library with their pals right now.
While Lucy was getting more and more
And Leo Tuber hasn't joined yet, so we're not going to be hearing from them anytime soon.
That the composer Beethoven was one of the most important things in his life. And when Schroeder started to play some music by Beethoven, my friend Woodstock joined in.
Well, that was a little better.
Just then, Peppermint Patty came rushing in.
Hi, everybody. Am I too late for the talent show? No, you're just in time. We've just heard from Linus, Woodstock, and Schroeder so far.
Peppermint Patty always believes that keeping in shape is one of the most important things in her life. So that's what she decided to sing about.
Hey, Patty, why don't you tell us how to keep in shape?
It's really simple, chap. Let me demonstrate. First, I put some music on and roll a rubber mat. And then I do what I love to do to keep away the fat. I do gymnastics. It's fantastic. A wonderful way to get in shape. If you can flip-flop, you'll be tip-top. If you want to get fit,
Love the Woodstock puzzles. Yeah.
Anybody can give it a try. It's really no big deal. Just hand, foot, that's the smaller cartwheel. Do gymnastics. It's fantastic. A wonderful way to get in shape. If you can flip-flop, you'll be tip-top. If you want to get fit, gymnastics is it.
To develop point and balance, I love to exercise.
That and eating properly is really key and why. You have to take good care of yourself to feel your best. And gymnastics is the way I put my energy to the test. I do gymnastics. It's fantastic. A wonderful way to get in shape. If you can flip-flop, you'll be tip-top. If you want to get fit,
Well, we were all a little tired out with Peppermint Patty, and I was still trying to think what I was going to do in the talent show when all of a sudden Charlie Brown stepped forward.
Can I have a turn, Lucy?
And what are you going to do, Charlie Brown? Give him a chance, Lucy. Come on, Chuck. What do you have in mind, you sly dog?
Well, I was thinking that one of the most important things for me is simply my dog, Snoopy.
You don't mean to say, Charlie Brown, that you're going to sing a song about that stupid beagle.
I thought of biting Lucy on the leg when she said that, but fortunately, I have better manners than Lucy does.
Well, the point of all this was to sing about something that's really important to us.
Go ahead, Chuck. Break a leg. That's a show business term for give it your best shot.
Then Charlie Brown began to sing. What a surprise! What a voice! It took me only a second to decide to join him on the chorus.
Snoopy, you're such a friend to me, and no one else could know what it means to have you by me. Whenever I feel blue, it's good to know that you will be there. Oh, Snoopy, you took me and wrapped me around your arms. Don't leave me, it's lonely when you're apart. Oh, Snoopy, you make me feel secure. I hold you and I'm sure that you'll be the one and only Snoopy for me.
Gee, it's nice to know someone likes you so.
Like I said, they messed up the colors
Around
in most of the
with
books,
my
except for
summer
one.
dish, granting every wish, making certain I'm safe and sound. When it's cold outside, I climb into his bed with the stocking cap on my head. And when we're playing ball and he needs an extra hit or he needs a winning shortstop, I'm in. I will be his friend, loyal to the end, ever faithful I'll be. He can always count on me. Gee, it's nice to know someone likes you so, and you know what you need around with my summer dish, granting every wish, making certain I'm safe and sound. When it's cold outside, I climb into his bed with the stocking cap on my head. And when we're playing ball and he needs an extra hit or he needs a winning shortstop, I bet I will be his friend, loyal to the end.
Hold your hand, I'm sure that you'll be
Ever faithful,
the one and only
he can count on me. Charlie Brown's little sister, Sally, volunteered to go next.
For my part in the talent show, I have written a poem about what is most important to me. Roses are red, violets are blue, but dearest of all is my sweet baboo. I am not your sweet baboo.
All of a sudden, Linus seemed to get very upset.
Go on, Sally. Don't mind the interruptions. Roses are red, violets are blue. He's just kidding. He is my sweet baboo. For the last time, I am not your sweet baboo. Isn't he the cutest thing? And I'm not cute.
Linus got so upset that he put his blanket over his head and left the room. Sally didn't seem to mind.
He can run, but he can't hide. He can't just push me aside. He may think I get discouraged, but he just encourages me to hang on. He's out of sight, not out of mind. Never leave me behind. He may cause some aggravation, but I'll never be impatient with him. Sweet Baboo, she'll be looking for you. She'll be calling you. My sweet Baboo. He can go, but he can't. He just can't cause me to grieve. If I'll pursue him and I'll woo him till I coo him into loving me. Sweet Baboo, she'll be looking for you. She'll be calling you. Sweet Baboo. He might insist that she doesn't exist, but she'll persist to twist his wrist until I've been kissed. If I seek, then I shall find, but I won't have peace of mind till the moment when he'll linger wrapped around this little finger of mine. Sweet Baboo, she'll always be looking for you. She'll always be calling you for my sweet Baboo.
I thought the whole group should join in on a song, so I started with one of my favorites. The green grass grew all around, but it didn't turn out the way I thought it would. There was a
Hey, Leo. Glad you can make it. Don't let the ruiners ruin this story.
that you ever did see. The tree in the hole and the hole in the ground, and the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around.
And by that tree,
There
was a yard.
was a yard,
The nicest yard.
the nicest yard
That you ever did see.
that you ever did see.
The yard by the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around.
And in that yard,
Oh no.
there was a house.
There
was
Vonex and the Super Readers heard me. Well, Leo's version anyway.
The house in the yard by the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around.
And on that house, there was a dog.
There was
Hey,
a
Michaela.
The
How are
nicest
you?
dog
The nicest dog
that you ever did see.
that you ever did see.
The dog on the house and the yard and the tree and the tree and the hole in the
And the
ground.
green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around.
And on that dog,
And on that dog,
there flew a bird.
there flew a bird,
The funniest bird
the funniest bird
that you ever did see.
that you ever did see.
Would stalk on the dog, and the dog on the house, and the house in the yard by the tree, and the tree in the hole in the
And the
ground.
green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around.
And on that bird,
And on that bird,
there were some feet.
there were some feet,
The tickliest feet
the tickliest feet
that you ever did
that
see.
you ever did see. And they tickled the dog who laughed on the house and shook in the yard and trembled the tree in the hole in the ground.
This is gonna get arrested for sounding like Oswald.
Okay, not bad.
Well, we had a time today. It's amazing how much talent people have if you look for it. We all have a little something special that we can do. It's really fun to get together and show your friends something about yourself that maybe they don't get to see all the time.
And it's fun to let your friends know what's important to you, too. It kind of makes us better friends.
That's right, friend.
Oh, Snoopy,
I will be a friend
make me feel
to
secure.
the end.
Hold your hand, I'm sure that you'll be
Ever faithful he can count on me. Hello again. How are
Next
you
story.
today? Say hello to all my friends, Woodstock. I wanted to ask you something. Have you ever had house guests? You know, friends or relatives who have come to stay at your home. Well, let me tell you about the strange things that happened when I had a very special house guest a few weeks ago. That sound means you should turn to the first page in your book. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Well, I have a sister, Belle, and she lives in
Okay,
Kansas
number
City,
block 18.
Missouri,
See you
in
soon.
just about the middle of the United States. But this story involves my brother, Spike. He lives on the desert, the Mojave Desert, in California, near a town called Needles. He lives in a strange but very nice home, right there on the desert. In fact, his home is in a huge cactus. That's right, a cactus. He carved out all the rooms in a huge, I guess you could call it a cactus condo. Anyway, a few weeks ago, Spike wrote me a letter to tell me he was coming to visit. I got really excited.
So, your brother Spike is coming to visit. That will be nice.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see Spike.
Where is he going to sleep? You can't both sleep on top of your doghouse.
Good grief! The round-headed kid is right. Spike is used to a fancy home in the desert. What am I going to do?
I hate to say this, Snoopy, but the inside of your doghouse is a mess. There's stuff all over the place.
You're right again. What am I going to do?
I know you hate to give up things, Snoopy, but maybe the time has
More
come
than
in your
one
life
is
where
just
you should
Snoopy
have
later.
what some people call a garage sale.
A garage sale?
Sure, just pile all the stuff you don't
Oh my
need
god, are
right
you
out here in front of
serious?
your doghouse.
Can't
and then
be.
you sell each thing to the highest bidder.
I'll do it. That's great. And then there will be room for Spike to sleep inside.
I'll go get some paper and crayons so we can write down the selling price for everything you want to get rid of.
Well, for the next hour, I dragged out everything you could imagine. I was amazed at how much had accumulated in there over the years. Then all the kids came over to see if they wanted to buy anything.
I kind of
That's
like
literally
this
a
painting, Charlie
garage
Brown.
sale.
I
Yeah,
gave Snoopy 5
that's
cents for
basically it.
What do you think, Snoopy? 5 cents is bid for this painting.
Is she crazy? That's my Andrew Wyeth. He's a famous painter. It's certainly worth more than that. Don't you know great art when you see it?
Hey, Snoop, I'll give you 10 cents for all these baseball cards you've collected.
10 cents? Are you crazy? There's an original Willie Mays in this collection.
How much does he want for the pool table, big brother?
Sorry, that's not for sale. I just brought it out to dust it off.
Okay, Beagle, 10 cents for the painting or forget it.
Sold. I hope Mr. Wyeth won't be upset.
Okay, step right up. Make your bids.
Well, after just a little while, I had sold most of the things I had brought out. In fact, I had collected almost $3.
One thing, Snoopy, when Spike here, you better remind him about the cat next door. That cat hates any noise at night, and you know how noisy Spike can be.
Are you kidding? Spike afraid of that pussy cat? Spike lives on the desert. He has to deal with coyotes, gully cats, snakes, and all sorts of strange animals. Do you think that cat next door is going to frighten him?
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
As a matter of fact, Spike will probably scare that cat out of his wits.
You better not let the cat next door hear you say anything like that.
As a matter of fact, I haven't seen that cat all day. And as I have said many times before, what good is a cat? Just answer me that. Will he bring you your slippers and guard the house, or waste his time chasing a poor little mouse? When you throw him the frisbee, he won't bring it back. Knowing that, what good is a cat? What good is a cat? He eats and gets fat. He'll pretend to be loyal, then give you the claw. He'll rip your upholstery, then lick at his paws. He'll run up and leave at the drop of a hat. Think of that, what good is a cat? They think they're royalty, all because of some ancient Egyptian myth. But where's their loyalty? 1 minute they're purring and the next they hiss. What good is a cat? They just leave me flat. They won't take a walk or a run in the park. If a burglar comes, they won't even bark. They won't sit, they won't kneel, they're too proud to do that. What good is a cat?
Uh-oh, I thought you said the cat next door wasn't home.
Rats, he must have been hiding or something. Look, he's standing up.
He must have heard you singing. Wow, that's the biggest cat I've ever seen in my life.
Oh no, not the slasher. No, please, I was just kidding. Can't you take a joke? I love cats. No, please, don't do it.
Look out, Snoopy!
Oh.
I can't believe it. He with just one slash of his paw.
Now what am I going to do? My home is ruined. Spike's coming. Oh no.
Wow, what happened here?
The cat next door destroyed Snoopy's house.
I can't believe it.
We have to think of something, Chuck, to help old Snoop here. This is terrible. I have an idea. That toy store down the street sells kits to make all kinds of things. Everything from birdhouses to doghouses.
Where will we get the money?
Here, you stupid beagle. Give me all that money you collected in the garage sale.
Hey!
Come on, let's go buy a doghouse kit.
Well, I was very happy that they were going to help me out. In a little while, they all came back with the kit.
Wow, these directions look complicated.
It's a piece of cake, Charlie Brown. We just have to follow the directions. Just follow the simple directions.
A into B into C.
Building can really be easy.
C into D into...
My end. Hold on. There we go.
I into J into K.
Thought something happened.
Build it up section by section.
Hey, this could take us all day.
Now, Lucy, no time for complaining.
L into M into N.
N into O into P. Just think of how great it will be.
Follow the simple directions. P into Q into R.
Each has its own connection. We're doing okay so far.
Say, we're close to the finish.
R into S into T. T into U into V. W, X, Y, and Z.
We follow the simple direction.
Hey, that looks neat.
Each connection, your humbleness.
I may cry.
So Snoopy, do us the honor
I'd be glad to.
of putting your new home to the test.
Okay, I'll get right up here on the top and lie down like I always do. Say, that feels pretty good.
Well, it looks as if we've finally done something right for a change.
Uh-oh, it's starting to wobble. It's going to...
We followed the
the simple directions. We were devoted beyond belief. I can't understand why we failed. Oh, good grief. Oh no! The whole thing collapsed.
This has not been one of my better days.
Now what are we going to do?
This is a sinking ship. We're bailing out, Charlie Brown. He's your dog. You figure it out.
So, the next few days, I slept in this big bed in the house with the round-headed kid. But then Spike showed up, and we didn't know what to do.
Hi there, brother. How's the world treating you?
Embarrassed, Spike. The cat next door knocked down my doghouse, and now I don't know where you're going to sleep. There's no more room in this bed, and Sally's bed is too small.
You say a cat did this to your home?
He's fierce. He lives right next door.
Listen, partner, I think I have an idea.
Now what's going to happen?
Do you have one of those places nearby? I think they call them a nursery.
You mean for little children?
No, a garden nursery, where they sell trees and plants and shrubs and stuff like that.
Sure, there's one just a couple of blocks from here. Why?
You just leave all your troubles with Spike. I'll be back before you can hear a coyote howl.
Well, Spike came back, and you won't believe what happened next. He was dragging this enormous cactus. When he stood it up, it was as big as a small house. In fact, that's what he turned the cactus into. A house. Just like the one he lives in on the desert. He carved out the upstairs and the downstairs. I couldn't believe it.
Well, there you are, brother. The end to all your problems.
Why, that's magnificent. How could he do such a thing?
You learn to make do out on the desert.
This is wonderful.
There's one other thing we have to do. What was that song you were singing just before the cat next door wrecked your house?
What good is a cat, you mean?
That's it. Come on. This time I'll join you.
Oh no.
I don't think that's a good idea, Spike. He's fierce.
Trust me, brother.
Oh no. Not only can't I have a normal dog like everybody else, I can't even have a dog with a normal brother like everybody else.
What good is a cat? They just leave me flat.
They won't take a walk or a run in the park. If a burglar comes, they won't even bark. They won't sit, they won't heel, they're too proud to do that.
What good is a cat?
Uh-oh. The cat next door is standing up. Look out. He's going to slash again.
He hit the sharp spikes in the cactus. Oh, look, he ran away.
And that is that for that mean old cat.
Well, I'll be.
So, everything turned out just fine. Spike had a nice visit. The round-headed kid's parents got me a new doghouse, and that cat next door hasn't bothered me ever since. I hope when you have a house guest, you won't have to go through as much trouble as I did. I know I'm going to keep my doghouse nice and tidy from now on, so I can be proud to have my brother Spike drop in anytime he likes. See you soon. What good is a cat? They just leave me flat. They won't take a walk or a run in the park. If a burglar comes, they won't even bark. They won't sit, they won't heel, they're too proud to do that. What good is a cat? Hello.
Next
Nice
story.
to be with you again. I'm glad you could join Woodstock and me here on top of my doghouse. That sound means you should turn to page 1 in your book. Whenever you hear that sound again, please turn the page in your book. Now, you might notice something on top of my doghouse that isn't always there. Do you know what it is? It's called a typewriter. Now, whenever I think of a story to write, I dictate it to Woodstock, and he types it out for me. Have you ever made up a story? Have you ever pretended you were someone else? Have you ever dreamed of being in far-off lands? Well, I do that all the time. I love to make believe, don't you? Where do rainbows glow? Where do fairy tales grow? In the land of make-believe. Where are nursery rhymes? Where is once upon a time? In the land of make-believe. When you make believe, you can weave a story.
Land of make-believe. Hey, they stole our town name. Shut up, Daniel.
Or a shining knight who pulls a sword from out of a stone.
Where there's magic, well, where do
Witches find a spell in the land of make-believe. Where can princes glide on the magic carpet ride? In the land of make-believe. Oh yes, you can be anything you see when you make believe. In the land of make-believe. You can find a daydream, make a fantasy come true. If you just make believe, it soon becomes a part of you. Oh yes, you can be anything you see when you make believe. In the land of make-believe. You know, Woodstock likes to make believe too. Sometimes he's a great eagle soaring against the wind. Sometimes he's a hood ornament on a car. Sometimes he's a television star. He can pretend to be anything he wishes to be, and so can you. Uh-oh, here comes the whole gang. I wonder what they want.
Hi, Snoopy.
Hi, Snoop, old boy. Listen, you stupid beagle. You're always sitting on that doghouse typing out such great stories, or so you say. Now maybe you can help us for a change.
We're supposed to write an original play for school and then act it out. And we thought maybe
you could come up with something, though I personally doubt you can.
Oh boy, my big chance. I've always wanted to write something that other people could perform. Now let's see. Oh, where do we start?
the first thing is we need a lot of characters. We need good roles for each of us.
My role should call for someone with a pretty face.
Boy, I'm gonna be a star. I'm gonna be a star. I'll be the best by far, and everyone in town will know my name. And all the kids in class will want my autograph. I'll live a life that's full of glamour and fame. Oh, like Rin Tin Tin or Lassie, that's what I'd like to be. I'll be the biggest star in all of history.
I'm gonna be a star. I'll be the best by far, and everyone in town will know my name. And all the kids in class will want my autograph. I'll live a life that's full of glamour and fame. A beautiful girl with golden hair and satin gowns and lace. I'll be so very lovely that you'll never forget my face.
I'm gonna be a star, I'll be the best by far, and everyone in town will know my name. And all the kids in class will want my autograph. I'll live a life that's full of glamour and fame. The handsome hero, bold and brave, that's the role I choose. And stand in front for victory and never ever lose.
According to the picture,
And I'll say yes.
probably.
It's me. I'm gonna be a star. I'll be the best by far, and everyone in town will know my name. And all the kids in class want my will my life is full of glamour and fame. I'm gonna be a star, and everyone will know my name. Okay. Now what roles are we going to play? I think we ought to be somebody famous.
Why don't we play the roles of all those characters in the nursery rhymes? They're famous. Everyone knows them.
What in the world are you talking about?
Say, maybe he's got something. Just think who we could be. I can be Jack Sprat. Jack won't eat fat.
Because of her empty grab. I'll miss nothing.
And Jack and Jill.
She'll sit on her tummy
And we'll run up the hill. How about Simple Simon and Little Bo Peep? We'll get the pie man to look for her sheep. Whoa! Stop everything. This won't work at all. Just think of the props we would need for such a play.
What do you mean?
We don't have any pies. We don't have any sheep. We don't have any cupboards. We don't have any candlesticks. And we certainly don't have any tuppence. You know, she's probably right. Maybe old Snoop here is going to have to come up with something new. Something original.
All right, let's do an original story. Woodstock? Stop
Are you
tapping this
serious, Kyle?
down. It was a dark and stormy night.
Excuse me, that's a terrible way to begin a story. Once upon a time. That's the way all the good stories begin. So do that. Begin your story with once upon a time.
Okay with me. Start again, Woodstock. Once upon a time, it was a dark and stormy night. Suddenly, a shot rang out.
Gee, Snoopy, there's so much violence in the world. Can't you write about something nice?
Okay. It was a dark and stormy night. Suddenly, a kiss rang out.
Good grief.
Help, she cried. Help, 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 help.
This is boring.
She's right. I'll add another help.
I can't stand it. I just can't stand it.
Look, I think we ought to leave Snoopy alone. Maybe if we do, he'll come up with a great play for us.
He's right, Lucy. Let's give Snoop a chance on his own. I'm sure he can come up with something.
Okay, Snoopy, we'll see you a little later. Good luck with the play.
Gee, they left me all alone with just Woodstock and my typewriter. I'm starting to get very nervous. After all, I'm no William Shakespeare. How do I know if I can write a play or not? Have you ever felt that way? You know, not sure if you're going to be able to do something, especially when it's something you haven't done before. It's a big responsibility. All those kids are depending on me. And after all, I'm just a simple dog. I'm just a simple dog who likes a pat on the head. I'm just a simple dog who hates to get out of bed. Give me some toast and tea and a little TV. A simple dog, that's me. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm just a simple dog. Why should I go and fetch? I'd rather lie on my legs and yawn and stretch. Give me some toast and tea and a TV. A simple dog, that's me. No phones, no pressure, no deadlines I have to meet. I do my best thinking when I am off of my feet. I'm just a simple dog who always does a flip when Whenever my ears pick up the call of a chocolate chip, give me some cookies and tea and a little TV. Oh, dog, that's me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Give me some cookies and tea and a little TV. A simple dog, that's me. A simple dog, that's me. I said a simple dog, that's me. Well, I guess I've stalled long enough. I promised the kids I would write them a play, so I better just try to do it. Okay, Woodstock, here we go. Well, I'm finally finished with the play. And here come all the kids. Okay, everyone, here are the scripts for the show.
Let's see. What part did I get? Oh, I'm the ugly duckling.
Well, that fits you. Let's see what part I got. The witch? Why did you make me the witch? With my beautiful face, I should be the star.
Now, I will play the part of the big bad wolf. But in this play, I'll be the big bad wolf. Get it? Wolf? Wolf?
I can't stand it. Let's see. What part did he write for me? Goldilocks. Hey, Snoop, that's great. I'm going to be the star. You're going to make me a star, Snoop, you sly dog.
Well, let's get started. I have the first speech. I'm an ugly duckling. No one likes me. My family won't talk to me. I have no friends, so I'm running away from home. Uh-oh, who is that coming? It looks like a wolf.
Hello there, ugly duckling. I'm the big bad wolf. I'm going to pretend to like you, but I am really going to gobble you up.
Both of you. I am the most evil witch of all witches. And the prettiest, too. I am going to put you under my spell and carry you away. I'm Goldilocks, and I'm here to find the three bears. But instead, I'm going to save the duckling and the wolf from the witch. Stop this play! This is ridiculous! This is the worst. Snoopy's got all the characters mixed up from a bunch of different fairy tales. We'll be laughed out of class if we perform this play the way he's written it.
I can't stand critics.
And besides, the witch should be the star. The witch is all. Look at Snow White. Look at the Wizard of Oz.
That's not right, Lily. How about the underdog? The person who always loses. Isn't he supposed to be the main character when he finally wins?
You're both wrong. There's no one more famous in these stories than the wolf. Look what the wolf did to the three pigs and the little Red Riding Hood. I should be the star, just as I've written.
Sorry, the pretty girl is always the star, like Snow White and Cinderella, and my role, Goldilocks. What do you think, Linus?
Well, I don't know who should be the star, but if you want this play to be a success, you're going to have to start pulling together. This has to be a team effort.
He's right. We've got to get our act together. Gotta get our act together. We gotta make the pieces fit. Individually, we may disagree, but together we'll be a hit.
We gotta form a first-rate unit. We gotta get our team in shape. We gotta get our act together. Then it's when we will be great.
Somebody said 2 heads are always better than 1. So imagine what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can do. We'd be second to none. We gotta get our act together. We gotta make the 3.
But together we'll be a hit.
We gotta form a first-rate unit. We gotta get our team in shape. We gotta get our act together. Then is when we will be great.
The stars and the moon make the heavens. The Sunshine and rain make the trees. So just like the teamwork of nature,
Together like the breeze.
we gotta get our act together.
Gotta make the pieces fit.
Individually, we may disagree,
But together we'll be a hit. We gotta form a first-rate unit. We gotta get our team in shape. We gotta get our act together. Then as one we will be great. We gotta get our act together. Then as one we will be great.
well, somehow we did get act together, and we performed in front of the whole class, and everyone really seemed to like it. It showed us just how important teamwork can be.
We also learned about the fun and the hard work of being in the world of make-believe.
Would you have liked to have been in my play? Maybe you can make up your own story for your family and friends. And maybe we'll all meet together someday in the world of make-believe.
Next story.
Hi there. How are you today?
Now this
I
book,
want to tell you about
that book
something
was
that
hard to
happened
find,
last
not gonna
week.
lie.
That sound means you should turn to page 1 in your book. Charlie Brown and all the gang seem to have a problem.
We're supposed to put together a report for school about folk songs.
What are folk songs, Big Brother?
Well, these are songs that have been passed down from generation to generation. They can help us learn.
Nah, you can't make it lost
But we need
again.
someone to play the music for us. And Schroeder's away for the next few weeks.
Have no fear, Snoopy is here. I'll be right back.
What's Snoopy doing in his doghouse?
Look what Snoopy brought out. What in the world is that?
I have here what I like to call my magical music machine. This machine can create all kinds of musical sounds. Here, see if you can guess which instrument this is.
That sounds like a harmonica.
Right. And here's another one.
That sounds like an organ. Hey, Snoopy, this is a great machine you have here.
How about this one?
That sounds like a xylophone. Gee, that's fantastic.
I thought you'd be impressed. I can even make a sound like the one you hear on a merry-go-round. And I can put all kinds of sounds together to produce all kinds of music.
Hey, everybody. Snoopy solved our... Let's go get the sheet music, and we'll practice with him right away.
Well, as I said, that was a... And now we're in Charlie Brown's classroom to present our show about the folk music of the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we'd like to present some folk songs that also tell a little bit about the history.
It began hundreds of years ago. First came the explorers, then came people looking for freedom.
Sailing, sailing over the bounding main. For many a stormy wind shall blow her back comes home again. Sailing, sailing over the bounding main. For many a stormy wind shall blow her Jack comes home again.
Then, in 1776, the New Americans fought their War of Independence. Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni.
Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step and with the girls be handy.
Roger and I went down to camp along with Captain Gooden. There were all the men and boys as thick as haystack and pudding.
Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step and with the girls be handy.
There was Captain Washington upon his laughing stallion, giving orders to his men. I guess there were a million.
Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step and with the girls be handy.
Yankee Doodle is a tune that And so a new country was born, full of excitement and vigor, and many of the folk songs caught the fun and spirit of America.
As I was going down the road with a tired team and a heavy load, I cracked my whip and the leader spoke. I said, say, Dave, the wagon tug.
Turkey in the straw, turkey in the hay. Rolling up and twisting up a high, tuck a high, and hit him up a tune called Turkey in the Straw. Met Mr. Catfish coming down the street, says, Mr. Catfish, what does you mean? Caught Mr. Catfish by the snout and turned Mr. Catfish wrong side out. Turkey in the straw, turkey in the hay. Rolling up and twisting up a high, tuck a high, and hit him up a tune called Turkey in the Straw. Yeehaw!
For the next 60 years, Americans started a western migration from the original 13 colonies on the East Coast to the Pacific Ocean.
And this was climaxed by the California Gold Rush in 1848. Thousands of people came from all over the world.
And the gold miners who came across America created many songs about their experiences. Did you ever tell of sweet Betsy from Pike, who crossed the wide prairies with her husband Ike?
With 2 yoke of cattle and 1 spotted hog, a tall Shanghai rooster, an old yeller dog.
Sing to-ra-la, oo-ra-la, oo-ra-la, yay. Sing to-ra-la, oo-ra-la, oo-ra-la, yay.
And then our new nation, not even yet 100 years old, was tested in a mighty civil war. I wish I was in a land of cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland.
Oh, I wish I was in Dixie. Hooray, hooray. In Dixieland, I'll take time to live and die in Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath.
He hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
After the Civil War, it was time to rebuild the country. The Transcontinental Railroad linked the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans.
Railroads were built all over America. One of our folk heroes was a railroad worker called John Henry. Well, John Henry said to his captain, a man ain't nothing but a man. Steam rail beat me down.
I'll die with the hammer in my hand, Lord, Lord. Die with the hammer in my hand.
Well, John Henry got a 30-pound hammer. Beside the steam drill he did stand. You see, he beat the steam drill 3 inches down. And died with a hammer in his hand, Lord, Lord. Died with a hammer in his hand. Many of our songs were work songs and spirituals, and the so-called songs of celebration, the Jubilee.
Oh, when the saints go marching in, marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in, marching in. When the saints go marching in.
One more time.
Oh, when the saints go marching in, marching in.
Yeah.
With the saints go marching. Yeah.
Following the pioneers who explored and built this country came the pioneers of science. The folks who would invent such things as the electric light.
And the airplane and automobile.
And the moving picture.
And a new wave of pioneers, the immigrants who sailed into New York Harbor. They would bring a new excitement to our country at the turn of this century.
As part of our report, we have written an original song.
From all over the world they came, looking for that pot of gold. The promise of fortune and fame was the story they were told.
The pioneers of our country, the people who shaped our lives, and through all their trials and victories, their spirit still survives.
I had for a dream of liberty, the freedom to stand up and fight, to be all they wanted to be.
Pioneers of our country, the people who shaped our lives, and through all their trials and victories, their spirit still survives.
Yes, through all their trials and victories, their spirit still survives.
And now to conclude our report on American folk songs, we'd like to do a medley of some of the all-time favorites.
I went down south to see myself, singing Polly Wolly Doodle a day.
My Sal, she is a spunky gal, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all day.
Eddie Well, my fairy fay. When I go to Louisiana, trying to see my Susiana, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all day. Skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Skip to my loo, my darling.
There's a yellow rose in Texas that I am going to see. No other soldier knows her, no soldier, only me. She cried so when I left her, it like to broke my heart. And if I ever find her, we never more will part. She's the sweetest rose of color this soldier ever knew. Her eyes are bright as diamonds, they sparkle like the dew. You may talk about your dearest May and sing of Rosalie,
But the yellow rose of Texas beats the bells of Tennessee.
Perhaps the greatest American songwriter in the 19th century was Stephen Foster, and one of his most popular songs was Camptown Races. The Camptown ladies sing this song.
Doo-dah, doo-dah,
The Camptown racetrack 9 miles long.
oh, doo-dah day. Going to run all night, going to run all day.
I'll bet my money on the bobtail nag.
Somebody bet on the day.
Hey, let the round-headed kid try it.
I came down there with my hat caved in.
Doo-dah, doo-dah,
I go back home with a pocket full of tin.
oh, doo-dah day. Going to run all night, going to run all day. I'll bet my money on the bobtail nag. Somebody bet on the bay.
How about this one? On top of Old Smoky, all covered with snow.
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn that one down because that got me copyright claimed. Well, for the familiar lyrics and stuff. It's not in the album, but it's somewhere on YouTube around here. It uses the same lyrics and all. If you want to hear the song, you can watch the original video that I posted. Okay, I think it's over now.
And to conclude our show, here is one of the most popular songs about America. Columbia, the town of the ocean, the home of the brave and the free, the shrine of each patriot's devotion. A world offers homage to thee. Thy mandates make heroes assemble. When liberty's form stands in view, thy banners make tyranny tremble. When born by the red, white, and blue.
When born by the red, white, and blue. When born by the red, white, and blue. Thy banners make tyranny tremble. When born by the red, white, and blue.
Yeah! Well, we hope you enjoyed all these folk songs.
We hope you'll play them again and sing along with us.
Music can teach us a lot about history and about ourselves. So long! Yankee Doodle keep it, Yankee Doodle dandy. Find the music and the step and with the girls be handy.
Alright, next story.
Hello again. How are you today? Woodstock, please say hello to our friends. I want to ask you a question, but first, that sound means you should turn to the first page in your book. Now, where was I? Oh yes, I want to ask you a question. Do you ever have a small problem?
No!
Something
Oh my
is
gosh.
troubling you, and you
Static
don't
shock.
know
Are you
what to do
serious?
about it? Well, for example, take my friend Woodstock here. He has a problem learning how to fly. For some reason, he keeps flying upside down. And he also bumps into trees. A lot. And then there's the round-headed kid who feeds me, Charlie Brown. He has a problem getting his kite to fly.
Even if I do get this kite up in the air, I bet that kite-eating tree over there will get it.
Or like the problem that Charlie Brown's little sister Sally has with her sweet baboo.
Has anyone seen Linus? I can't find my sweet baboo anywhere. I think he's hiding from me again.
He hasn't been here, Sally. But look! I don't believe it. I've got my kite up in the air. Look! It's flying!
Uh-oh, it's getting very close to that kite-eating tree. Look out! Oh, watch out! Oh, no!
I can't stand it. That kite-eating tree did it again. It chopped up my whole kite and then spit out the bones. I just can't stand it.
Well, Sally and Charlie Brown have problems. I have a problem with the cat next door. Yes, this terrible cat lives just a few feet away from me. In fact, I want to tell you something about him, but I'll have to whisper to you. He has a terrible... I don't want him to hear me. I just want you to know that I truly believe that cats are the crabgrass in the lawn of life. Uh-oh, the cat next door is glaring at me. Uh-oh, do you think he heard what I said? He heard me.
Good grief, Snoopy! What happened to your house?
And what happened to your kite?
And what happened to my sweet baboo? Troubles, what can we do with the cat and the kite and the sweet baboo? Troubles, what can we say when those silly little troubles get in our way?
I've got this cat next door who should be chasing a mouse, but he gets gets more pleasure out of knocking down my house. And so I'm singing
Troubles, troubles, what can we do with and the kite and a sweet bamboo? Troubles, troubles, what can we say when the silly little troubles get in our way?
I've got that kite-eating tree. It's not a pretty sight. When I try to fly my kite, the tree takes a great big bite. So I'm singing
Troubles, troubles, what can we do with the cat and the kite and the sweet bamboo? Troubles, troubles, what can we say when the silly little troubles get in our way? I got my sweet bamboo, the cutest thing I know. But he always runs away from me, cause my legs are just too slow. And so I'm singing troubles, troubles, what can we do with the cat and the kite and the sweet bamboo? Troubles, troubles, what can we say when the silly little troubles get in our way? Whenever troubles get you down, try to keep a grin. Don't you let them make you frown. Don't you be giving in to those little troubles. Troubles, what can we do with the cat and the kite and the sweet bamboo? Troubles, troubles, what can we say when the silly little troubles get in our way? When those silly little troubles get in our way. Why don't we forget our problems? Why don't we go to the beach?
the beach.
Say, that is a great idea. Think about it. Woodstock won't have too many things to bump into, and I can get away from the cat next door.
I could fly my kite at the beach. There won't be any kite-eating trees there.
And we can ask Peppermint Patty and Lucy and Linus to join us. And then I'll have my sweet baboo.
What are we waiting for? Surf's up! Ooh! Yeah! Snap on your belts, get it in gear, put the pedal to the metal, let's get out of here, come on!
Let's go. Let's all hit the beach. We'll get to wave and get a tan or get buried in the sand at the beach. Drop the top, put the radio on. Rev up the engine and let's move on. Yeah, let's go. Let's all hit the beach.
I was strutting down the walk, showing off my tan, eating cotton candy, doing everything we can at the beach. We'll have some sand in our shoes, water at our feet, seaweed round our ankles, ooh, it feels neat at the beach.
Gee, it's beautiful out here. Just look at those waves.
No cats.
No trees.
And my sweet baboo. I am not, nor will I ever be, your sweet baboo. Isn't he the cutest thing?
There's so much to do here.
Why don't we play volleyball with those kids over there?
I'd like to collect some seashells. Look at all of them.
What do you want to do, Linus? Would you like to hold my hand and take a walk down the beach? Good grief.
I have an idea. Why don't we build some sand castles?
Great idea, Snoop. Let's see what each of us can come up with. How do we start, Lucy? It takes a little bit of water,
A little bit of sand, a
touch of imagination to build your wonderland. Just the right location,
a dream at your command.
your very own creation, a castle of sand. Don't worry if some other kids should try to knock it down, or if a wave might out to sea. 'Cause just how long your castle lasts is all part of the fun, and it will last if you build it carefully. Now place the flag on the tower,
Ooh, watch it stand.
made with your own two hands, your very own creation, a castle of sand, castle of sand.
Say, everyone did a great job. Linus built a castle, Sally built a house, Lucy in Woodstock built a great fortress, and Peppermint Patty and I built a miniature city. What did you build, Charlie Brown?
Well,
You just made a rock, Charlie Brown. All you made was a rock.
well, I couldn't figure out what to make, so I guess it is just a rock.
Of all the Charlie Browns in the world, you're still the Charlie Browniest.
Look, over there. Look at those beautiful kites. Look how high they are.
Wow, this is my chance to finally fly my kite. With all this open space and no kite-eating tree and this sea breeze, I shouldn't have any trouble at all.
I'll hold a kite, and you let me know when to let go.
Good luck, Chuck, you sly dog.
Okay, here I go. Okay, Snoopy, let her go.
Well, look at that. He actually got the kite up in the air, and it's flying.
I don't believe it. What's this world coming to?
Look, everybody, it's flying.
Uh-oh, a big wind just came up. All the kites are swirling out of control. Some of them are going to crash.
Oh no, I think my kite is going to crash. Oh no.
Did you see that? Charlie Brown's kite didn't crash. It flew right inside that cave. Charlie Brown has found the only kite-eating cave in the whole world.
Caves don't eat kites. The wind just happened to carry it over there, and the kite just seemed to get sucked into the cave.
I wonder if I should go in and get it.
That cave looks dark and scary, Big Brother.
Oh boy, I've always wanted to explore the inside of a cave. I think I'll help the round-headed kid find his kite.
Okay, Snoopy, let's go in the cave, but be careful.
Here's the world-famous explorer looking for kites and other fossils.
Wow, it's sure getting dark in here, and I don't see the kite. Where could it have gone?
Here's the world-famous caveman hunting for food.
I'm getting scared, Snoopy. I don't see the entrance anymore, and we don't have any light. I can't see a thing.
He's right. We can't see a thing.
What was that? What was that?
I don't think I'm liking this. Come on, let's get out of here.
No, don't. We don't know where we are. I think we're supposed to stay in one place so someone can find us. Start yelling.
Help!
Help!
We're lost in here! Help! We're lost in here! Help!
Listen, I hear Snoopy and Charlie Brown. It sounds like they're calling for help. They shouldn't have gone in there without a flashlight or something.
Help! Please, somebody! Help us! Down here!
That is them. What should we do? We don't know which way to go. And look, the tide is starting to come in. Water is starting to go inside the cave.
Oh, help! We're lost down here! Help!
Well, we better figure out something fast. Look, Woodstock is motioning to us. He looks like he wants to lead us into the cave. Maybe that crazy bird can see in the dark or something.
Help! Down here, help us! Please, somebody!
We better do something. Let's form a chain, and by holding hands, we can follow Woodstock. Hold on, Big Brother! We'll save you! Hang on, Chuck! We're coming, Snoopy! Be brave, Big Brother!
Listen, I think I hear someone calling.
I hope so. Look, water is starting to come in the cave, and I'm getting cold.
Oh, we're here! We're over here! That sounds like Woodstock, and he's very close. Help! Help!
Hiya, Chuck. Hiya, Snoopy. We're here to rescue you.
Boy, are we glad to see you.
Come on, we left a trail. Let's get out of here.
Boy, that really gave us a scare.
My sweet Boo is a hero. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Good grief.
It's nice to be out in the sunlight again. It was scary in there.
Only Charlie Brown could get lost in a cave.
Woodstock saved the day.
Thanks, everybody, for finding us.
That's what friends are for, Chuck.
Gee, look at that beautiful sunset and the waves crashing into shore and families starting to make campfires. You know, when you get scared like we just did, you start to appreciate everything a little bit more. Things you usually just take for granted. So everything turned out well after all. We had had those little troubles at home, and then we had a much more serious problem getting lost in the cave.
Well, I learned something. Don't go wandering off into strange places.
So remember, when you go to play at the beach, or in the mountains, or by a river, have fun. But be careful where you go, or little problems could become big ones.
Come on, everybody. Let's sing a song.
There's a beetle on the sand by the sea. There's a beetle on the sand by the sea. There's a beetle. There's a beetle. There's a beetle on the sand by the sea. There's a bird on the beetle on the sand by the sea. There's a bird on the beetle on the sand by the sea. There's a bird. There's a bird on the beetle on the sand by the sea. There's a bug on the bird on the beetle on the sand by the sea. There's a bug on the bird on the beetle on the sand by the sea. There's a bug. There's a bug on the bird on the beetle on the sand by the sea.
Next story.
Hi there. How are
That
you today?
was also hard to
Say
get,
hello
by
to
the way.
all my friends, Woodstock. Do you know what today is for us? It's the start of Charlie Brown's baseball season. But first, that sound means that you should turn to page 1 in your book. Are you old enough to play any kind of sports? Or do you follow sports on TV or in person? I guess we're one of the most sports-watching people on Earth. Have you ever dreamed of being a big sports star? Well, I sure have.
Come on, Snoopy. It's the start of a new baseball season. The rest of the team will meet us at the ball field.
While the round-headed kid and I are walking to the baseball field, let me tell you a little bit about Charlie Brown's baseball team.
I just know we're going to have a great season.
I guess you know that Charlie Brown's team has a beagle at shortstop. That's me. He has a
I
girl in
hate
right field, Lucy,
baseball.
who's
Shut up,
always talking
Kyle.
so much that she forgets to catch the ball. He has a second baseman, Linus, who's always tripping over his security blanket. And Charlie Brown is both our manager and pitcher.
Peppermint Patty is bringing her team over to challenge us today. It should be a great game.
Now, there's one thing I didn't tell you yet about Charlie Brown's baseball team. We have never won a game. Not ever. That's right. Can you believe that? This team has lost 976 straight baseball games. And one time, we lost 200 to nothing.
There's the whole game, Snoopy. Hi, everybody. Isn't this a wonderful day? The sky is blue, the smell of hot dogs in the air, the start of another season.
I don't know what all the excitement is about, Charlie Brown. Baseball is supposed to build up your character, not tear it down like it does to us. We have lost more games, Charlie Brown, than anyone in history.
She's got a point.
But this year is going to be different. I can just feel it in my bones. There's nothing greater than the start of a new baseball season. the crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd,
The tip of your hat.
baseball is a great pitching match.
That's what baseball is. You don't know what you're talking about, Charlie Brown. I'll tell you what baseball is. Baseball is dropping the ball, always striking out, or taking a fall. Baseball is losing every game. That's what baseball
Lucy,
is.
listen to me. Baseball is as American as jazz and apple pie.
Oh, brother.
It doesn't matter if you lose or win.
As long as you give it a try.
Baseball is the crack of the bat,
Dropping the ball,
Or of the crowd.
taking a
the
ball,
tip of your hat.
always striking out.
A great pitching match.
Losing the game. That's what baseball is.
Win,
Lose,
draw. It doesn't matter as long as you got a pitcher.
And a batter.
That's what baseball.
It's a joke.
That's what baseball.
An embarrassment. That's what baseball is. What do you know, Charlie Brown?
Oh boy, I can't wait to get started.
Well, Charlie Brown, I hate to tell you this, but we have come to a decision. I tried to stop her, Charlie Brown.
Uh-oh, this sounds serious. I can tell by the tone of her voice.
What are you talking about?
We're quitting, Charlie Brown. We're quitting the team. Me, Linus, Sally, Pigpen, Rerun. We're all quitting.
Uh-oh.
You're what?
Oh no, it looks like the round-headed kid is going to faint. I better stand next to him so I can catch him if he does.
She's right, big brother. All we ever do is lose. It's humiliating. It has been a pretty ugly sight, Charlie Brown.
Now instead of fainting, I think the round-headed kid is going to cry.
I don't believe this.
In fact, Charlie Brown, we've decided to turn your ball field into a picnic area to celebrate our freedom from losing all the time.
You're going to do what?
What in the world is that blanket for?
We're spreading this blanket all over the pictures now, big brother, and we're going to have a picnic. And I'll sit right next to my sweet Babu. I am not your sweet Babu.
Say, they've all brought their lunches in a big picnic basket. Looks pretty good, too.
But Peppermint Patty will be here any second with her team. If we're not ready to play, we'll have to forfeit the game. And I'll look ridiculous.
It just saves a lot of time because we lose anyway, Charlie Brown. Besides, there's nothing better than a good old-fashioned picnic.
Well, she's got a point there. Let's pack our picnic basket with lots of things.
A checkered tablecloth
Of hopes and dreams.
and everything. And soda and sandwich there.
We'll be filled up full with tender loving care.
Yes, life can be a picnic.
If you take the time to fill your basket right,
Life can be a treat.
so open up and take a bite.
What silly little problems have made you frown?
Look for that picnic basket and take it down.
Fill with all your favorite things one by one.
And your worrying days are done. Yes, life can be a picnic.
If you take the time to fill your basket right,
Life can be a treat.
so open up and take a bite.
So what if it comes along now and then? A little doubt or fear.
We'll concentrate on our shine,
And we won't even notice he's here.
So anytime you're feeling a little blue,
packing up picnic baskets, the thing to do.
Pick on me happy things that fix the bad. Believe it and you'll be glad. Yes, life can be a picnic.
If you take the time to fill your basket right,
Life can be a treat. A piece of cake.
that can't be beat. So open up your heart and look to the light and take a bite.
Hiya, Chuck. Hey, what's that all over the ball field?
My team has quit, and they're celebrating with a picnic.
Poor Charlie Brown. I feel so sorry for him when he gets that hopeless look.
You gotta be kidding me, Chuck. We've lost over 900 games. We quit.
I think she's serious this time.
This won't do it all. You're getting mustard and mayonnaise all over the gloves and ball and everything.
Ugh, what a mess.
I've got a solution. Charlie Brown's just been taking on too much responsibility. He should not be both the manager and the pitcher. Why, Snoopy the manager? He's your best player anyway.
Me? Manager? This is my big chance to be a hero.
Snoopy? Manager? Gee, I don't know.
Oh, don't be so wishy-washy, Charlie Brown. Maybe Patty is right. We'll give it a try.
I can't believe this is happening.
Well, if it means that we'll get to play the game.
Oh boy, I'm going to be the manager. I guess I should thank Lucy for the vote of confidence. Here, I'll just put the baseball in my mouth and flip it to her. There.
Ugh, dog germs! He slobbered on the ball and spit it to me. Ugh, dog germs! Get me a towel, quick!
Say, being the manager looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Well, come on, let's start the game. Let's see now. This rule book says we have 5 innings to be an official game. Now it's the bottom of the 4th inning. We're just 1 run behind. So if we can get just 2 runs this inning, we'll be ahead. And maybe we'll win our first game.
Come on, Lucy. Get a hit.
Well, look at that. Lucy stopped talking long enough to swing the bat and get a hit.
Come on, Sweet Babu! Get a hit!
Hey, Linus got a hit too. And that puts Lucy on second.
Come on, Sally. Now it's your turn. Get a hit.
Wow, Sally got a hit. Now the bases are loaded. Who's the next batter?
It's Charlie Brown!
Oh no! We're doomed! Oh boy, this is my chance to be a sports hero. All I have to do as the manager is to get Charlie Brown to get a hit.
Well, here I go to the plate. I can either be the hero or the goat.
This is your chance, Charlie Brown. If you can get a hit, we'll score a few runs and go ahead.
Forget it. We're doomed.
Charlie Brown, this is your manager speaking. Get a hit. Keep your eye on the ball. Be loose up there. You can do it. He did it. Charlie Brown got a hit. Lucy's scoring. Linus is scoring.
He did it! He did it! Charlie Brown got a hit!
We're ahead. We're ahead. We're finally going to win our first game.
I don't believe it. Here I am sitting on second base. I actually got a hit. And we're going to win our first game ever.
Boy, do we have a great manager.
It was nothing. Uh-oh. What was that?
Gee, look at those dark clouds. It looks like it's going to rain.
Rats! It's starting to rain!
Wow, it's really coming down.
Oh no! Stop playing the game. We're getting soaked.
So we win! We win! We win our first game!
Yay!
We win, everybody! We're number 1!
Sorry, Snoop, but I guess you forgot the rules. This is only the 4th inning. We have to play 5 innings for this to be an official game. This game is washed out, Snoop. It doesn't count. Sorry.
I don't believe this is happening.
She's right. That's the rule.
We'll see you all later. Better luck next time, Chuck.
Good grief. I finally get a hit. We finally are about to win a game, and the whole thing was washed out.
My big chance to be a sports hero just went down the drain.
Come on, Big Brother. Look at the bright side. You actually got a hit.
Yes, he did.
Well, that's true. I did, didn't I?
And I have to admit that the dumb beagle here did do a good job of managing.
I see two ways to respond to that compliment. Thank her or bite her leg.
And even if we didn't win, we didn't lose either. That's an improvement.
Well, anyway, the most important thing is we have our friendship. Friends, 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 we'll always be friends.
No matter what happens to us till the end,
We'll always be friends.
pals, 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 we'll always be pals.
No matter what years from now, somehow we'll always be pals.
Even when we disagree, we know no one's to blame.
'Cause in spite of our differences,
We're really just the same. And we'll always be friends, friends, friends. We'll always be friends.
no matter what happens to us till the end,
We'll always be friends. Sometimes we say things we don't mean to say, or do things we don't mean to do.
We end up hurting when all we really wanted was love.
and though we may act like a bull or a lion, we'd stop if only we knew.
That deep down inside of all of us is a precious doll. So let's always be friends. You know, Chuck, I sure am glad you're my friend.
Thanks. You guys are about the best friends anyone could ask for. You too, Snoopy. I love you, my friend.
I love you too.
Love is friends, friends, friends. We'll always be friends. Unconditionally till the end. We'll always be friends.
Well, we didn't win this one, but we did come closer than we ever did before. We played better than we ever have. Charlie Brown got a hit, I got to be manager, and we all have high hopes for the rest of the season. All in all, a pretty good day for the gang. Well, I've got to go help Charlie Brown wash the mustard off his glove. See you. Remember, keep your eye on the ball.
Life can be a treat, a piece of cake that can't be beat. So open up
Your heart and look to the light.
and take a bite.
Hi there. Say hello to all our friends, Woodstock. It's nice to be with you again. That sound means you should turn to page 1 in your book. Here comes Charlie Brown and Sally. He looks worried about something.
Gee, Sally, I can't think of anything to bring to school for show and tell this week.
I can't either.
Oh boy, show and tell. My favorite thing in the whole world. Take me. Take me.
I just can't think what to bring.
Me. Take me.
Maybe I could take Woodstock.
What about me? Me. I don't understand why they don't notice me. I'll have to do something to get their attention. Some people like the movies, some like TV, others like the circus or jogging by the sea. But if I had my choice of what I'd like to do, I'd go to school and show them all a thing or two. Won't it be swell to do show and tell? Oh, wow, everyone in the place. Ha ha! Won't it be neat to have them on their feet with a smile on every face? I'll start with a joke, then sing them a song. You know I'll have them all hooked and I'll go on and on. Oh, won't it be swell to do show and tell? Show and tell, won't it be swell? I better not get nervous. I better keep my cool. I can't let any doubts get in my way. I need that showbiz look. I've really got to cook. 'Cause this is gonna be my greatest day. Won't it be swell to do show and tell? Oh, well, everyone in the place. Won't it be neat to have them on their feet with a smile on every face? I'm gonna start with a joke, then sing them a song. I'll have them all hoop and I'll go on and on. Oh, won't it be swell to do show and tell? Show and tell, won't it be? I just can't wait to see show and tell, won't it be swell?
Well, if you're thinking of taking Woodstock, maybe I could take Snoopy.
I thought you'd never ask. Oh, boy, I'm so excited.
Look, here come Linus and Lucy. I've decided to take Linus's blanket to school for show and tell.
You're going to let her take your blanket?
She says she's going to do great things with it, and I'll be very proud.
Oh, boy, I wonder what I'll get to do.
Come on, we've only got a little time to get ready. We have to write down what we're going to say in class. See you later, Snoopy.
Say, I just remembered. 2 very special visitors are coming to see me today, but I won't be here when they get here. I'll have to leave them a note. They can meet me at school. It'll be a great surprise for Charlie Brown. They'll be perfect for show and tell.
Now, Snoopy, I want you to be good in class. I want us to make a good impression.
We'll be fantastic.
Woodstock, all you have to do is listen to what I say, okay? Are you sure you won't hurt my blanket, Lucy? On the contrary, I'm going to make your blanket famous, Linus. Good morning, class. Today for show and tell, I am going to thrill you with some fantastic magic.
What's magic got to do with Linus's blanket?
Linus looks a little upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, look my way. I have a magic trick for you today. It will thrill you and chill you and fill you with delight and put a little magic in your life. It will thrill us and chill us and fill us with delight and put a little magic in your life.
She'll make us smile. She'll make us laugh. And maybe even saw a lady in half.
It will thrill you and chill you and fill you with delight and put a little magic in your life. It will thrill us and chill us and fill us with delight and put a little magic in your life.
Who knows what wonder she will weave with her wand and a wave of her hand.
Yes, I've got something up my sleeve, appearing with each magical command. Now I'm about to do something so new. It's never been performed, so hold on tight. It will thrill you and chill you and fill you with delight and put a little magic in your life. It will thrill us and chill us and fill you with delight and put a little magic in your life.
I wonder what Lucy is going to do with those scissors.
And now for my great magic trick. I will cut up this blanket into many pieces. And then, by magic, it will somehow come back together in one piece. You're going to do what?
I think Linus is very upset.
Stop her, Charlie Brown! Stop her!
Lucy! Lucy!
There! I've got it into many pieces. Now the magic words. Sydney or the bush. And you see?
Uh-oh. It didn't come back together again.
Something seems to have gone wrong.
I think Linus just fainted.
Okay, it's my turn. I'll make my sweet Babu forget about his stupid blanket with my brilliant report.
I hope Woodstock knows what to do.
Woodstock looks nervous.
In North America, there are 97 different families of birds and about 1,800 species of birds.
I didn't realize that.
Woodstock's starting to shake.
As for what kind of bird this is, I don't have a clue. But I will show you what he is able to do as my part of show and tell.
Stop shaking, Woodstock.
First, he will show you how he can whistle.
Good grief. He's too nervous to whistle.
Relax, Woodstock.
Well, instead of whistling, we will show you how a bird flies. Come on, Woodstock. Show them how you fly.
Uh-oh. I don't like the looks of this. He's shaking.
Look, he's going to try to fly.
Uh-oh. Look out, Woodstock. Look out for that. Lamp.
Good grief. He broke the teacher's desk lamp.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry about what happened.
So far, this show and tell has been a disaster. Charlie Brown and I will have to try to save the day. The teacher is all red in the face.
Yes, ma'am. I'll give my report next. Yes, ma'am. I'll try not to wreck anything.
Good grief. I'm the talk of the class. I'm glad my sweet Babu fainted and didn't see me. I saw you, and I am not your sweet Babu, and I want my blanket. Sorry, ma'am, but I'm very upset.
Come on, let's get this show on the road.
For show and tell, I have brought my dog Snoopy.
I'm a star. I'm a star. Look how they're all looking at me.
He was born at the Daisy Hill Puppy Farm.
That is correct.
He is called a beagle. The first mention of a beagle goes back over 5 to the year 1475.
I didn't know that. I must be hot stuff.
Some people think the word beagle is derived from a French word meaning open wide.
What am I, a dentist?
Others think beagle comes from the word in Old English that means small.
Uh-oh, the audience is starting to yawn. Boring them with too many facts.
Hundreds of years ago, the beagle was used by English royalty as a hunting dog. But since the late 1890s, the beagle was listed as an American field dog, used for catching rabbits.
How disgusting. Look, the whole class is falling asleep. My big chance for stardom is slipping away. What can I do to save the day?
Open the door, Sally, and see who it is. Who in the world are those two?
Oh, boy, my surprise. And just in time to save poor Charlie Brown's boring report. Come in.
Snoopy, what in the world are you doing? I don't know, ma'am. I didn't know anything about this.
Together again for the first time. Isn't this perfectly swell? This calls for a celebration. I'm Snoopy. I'm Spike.
And I'm Belle.
We were born in a basket at the Daisy Hill Puppy Farm, with only 3 collars to our name. We love playing together, but once you are alarmed, there came a sudden ending to our fun and games. I settled down in the desert. I went to Charlie Brown.
And I call Kansas City my hometown.
Oh, what a great reunion. And we got stories to tell. It broke our big old hearts, they're so far apart. I'm Snoopy. I'm Spike.
And I'm down.
We gotta make up for that lost time. We gotta sing and dance and yell. It's time for a real explosion. From Snoopy, from Spike,
And from now,
I'm Snoopy, I'm Spike,
and I'm down. Oh no! They knocked over the bookcase! The books are all on the floor! Yes, ma'am. I'm very sorry. We'll take all the animals home and then we'll come back and clean the classroom. Good grief. The class is a shambles. Come on, everybody. Let's go home.
I don't know what the fuss is. I thought we put on a great show.
Those stupid beagles and that silly bird got us all in trouble. And what about what you did to my blanket? Oh, I'll get you another
Of course.
Gee, I hope we didn't get Charlie Brown in trouble.
Oh no, I'm sure the teacher will understand. She's a very patient lady. I guess these things just happen sometimes. But I wonder,
What, big brother?
why can't I have a normal dog like everyone else? Why can't I have a normal dog like everybody else? One who likes to sit upon my lap.
So what's wrong with being a flying ace? Or just taking an occasional nap?
Why can't I have a normal dog like everybody else? One who brings my slippers or shakes hands.
So what's wrong with being a hockey star? Or pretending I'm in faraway lands?
Everybody else I know has gone too far or like to fetch a frisbee in the park.
Why would anybody want a pet like that? Why doesn't he go and get himself a cat?
On the other hand, why would I want a normal dog like everybody else when Snoopy is such a special friend to me? So what if once in a while he does crazy things? There's no other way I'd want him to be.
So you want a normal dog like everybody else? Snoopy's so much fun to have around. He's the greatest eagle in history. We're glad he belongs to good old Charlie Brown. Well, I'm glad everything turned out okay. And I'm happy that you at home finally got to meet my brother Spike and my sister Belle.
We were able to clean up everything in the class. I didn't realize show and tell could be so much work.
Do you have show and tell in your school? It's fun to share things with others, isn't it? Well, we have to be going now. See you soon. Show and tell wannabe. I just can't wait to see show and tell wannabe square.
Next
Well,
story.
hello there. How have you been? That sound means you should turn to page 1 in your book. Say hello to my friends, Woodstock. A very exciting thing happened to me a few weeks ago. Let me tell you all about it. I was born in a place called the Daisy Hill Puppy Farm, and they mailed me a very important announcement.
What are you so excited about, Snoopy? What's that you're reading?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
What is it?
The Daisy Hill Puppy Farm is holding a reunion, and they've asked me and my brother Spike and my sister Belle and a whole bunch of others to be a part of the reunion.
That sounds like a nice idea.
And look at this. They're going to have an athletic competition, a triathlon, where we all compete in 3 events: running, swimming, and bike riding.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
And to top it all off, listen to this. They're going to have a dog show. They're going to pick the best of breed and the best in show. They're going to pick a champion beagle. Wow! When they see me walking into town, they'll know I'm not your run-of-the-mill collie or your basset hound. Everywhere I go, they'll stop and stare in amazement of the incredibly beautiful creature they have found. I'll be the high beagle, the best in show, the royalest regal beagle one could know. Yes, every woman and man, boy and girl and animal in the whole wide world will know I'm the best in show. With my so pearly and my coat so furly, I will look like a walking cover from a magazine. I will move tall and proudly as I move through the crowdly, and they'll all say out loudly, there goes the king. I'll be the high beagle, the best in show, the royalest regal beagle one could know. Every woman and man and boy and girl and animal in the whole wide world will know I'm the best in show. I will dine with only the finest in my finery. They will ask me why I seem to have all the luck. I will glance at them, then answer with utmost dignity. Why, it's simply because I'm the high muck-a-muck. I'll be the high beagle, the best in show. The royalest regal beagle one could know. Yes, every woman and man and boy and girl and animal in this whole wide world will know I'm the best in show.
What's going on here, Charlie Brown? What's all the excitement about?
Snoopy's going to a reunion at the Daisy Hill Puppy Farm, and he's going to compete in a triathlon.
Don't be ridiculous, Charlie Brown. Look at him. He's lazy and he's overweight. How could he compete in anything?
I was thinking of biting her leg, but then I started to think that maybe she was right.
And then he's going to compete in a dog show for best of breed.
Get serious, Charlie Brown. Snoopy in a dog show? The way he looks, the way he acts? Get serious, Charlie Brown.
She's probably right. I'm out of shape, and I don't know how to act in a dog show. What am I going to do?
Well, I better go to the library to get a book about how to act at a dog show. And maybe I'll call Peppermint Patty over here to see if she can help get Snoopy in shape.
You know, sometimes that round-headed kid really is very thoughtful of me, especially this time. Anyway, the next day, Peppermint Patty came over to start getting me in shape.
Well, Snoop, old boy, you're in worse shape than I thought. This is going to take a lot of work.
I'll do anything to win. Anything.
To get in shape for the swimming, I want you to swim 50 laps a day.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
What about the bike riding?
Not to worry, Chuck. I've brought this bicycle machine for Snoopy to train on.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
And the running?
We'll have to get you up to 5 miles a day, Snoopy. Think you can?
I'll do whatever has to be done to win the championship.
Okay, Snoop, let's get started. Shape up or ship out, that's what it's all about. Think thin, let's begin, cause working out is in. Let's start out simple, touch your toes.
I can't see them underneath.
So now reach for the sky.
Oh, you know it's hard for me to raise my paws that high.
Shape up or ship out.
That's what it's all about.
Think thin, let's begin.
Cause working out is in.
Now pull that stomach in and bend those knees.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Choo!
Now try some sit-ups. You can do it,
all about. Next in, let's begin, 'cause working out is in.
So, while I ran and swam and biked myself to a frazzle with Peppermint Patty during the day, at night I had to prepare for the dog show with Charlie Brown.
Now, it says in this book that I will have to lead you around in a circle with a leash on.
Oh no, not a leash. Anything but a leash. I can't stand those things.
Now we have to do it with a leash. Do you want it as competition or not?
All right, all right. I'll do whatever I have to do.
Now, let me attach this leash to your collar for practice. Come on, it's not that bad.
All right. What do we do next?
Well, I'd lead you around in a circle. You're supposed to walk steadily and consistently.
How's this?
That's great. Then you're supposed to stand still. Very still. Perhaps for a long time.
What for?
Well, it says the judges will come around and inspect you.
Inspect me? What am I, a piece of meat?
They'll check your coat and your bone structure and your eyes and your teeth.
Now wait just a minute. I'm not going to stand there and...
Do you want to try to win or not?
All right. I'll stand. I'll stand.
Finally, it says you will have to take different commands from me. For example, when I say heel, what do you do?
I don't know. Give you my paw?
No, to heel means to stay at my heel. Come on, you know, you have to come to my side, face forward, and stay there, very still. We have a lot of practice to do.
Well, I practiced with Charlie Brown for a few weeks, and with Peppermint Patty, too. And I was in great shape when we finally arrived at the Daisy Hill Puppy Farm. It was nice to see Spike and Belle and all the others, but before we knew it, the competition had started.
You're doing great, Snoop. You are first in swimming and second in the bike riding, and that gives you more points than anyone else.
Do you think you're too tired to do the running, Snoopy?
Of course not. Peppermint Patty really got me into shape. Watch my thunder. Well, I came in first in the running competition. So now I was really confident that I was going to be the champion beagle. I had a lot more points than anyone else. That was when Charlie Brown really got excited. He suddenly realized that if I was going to be a winner, he too would be a winner because he was my owner.
I can't believe it. It looks like I'm finally going to win at something. This is it. This is my chance to prove what they say is wrong. This is it. It's my turn to dance. Singing a brand new song. No more blockhead.
No more loser.
No more laughs in my face.
No more failure.
No more bruises. No more tears to erase. Time for winning.
Time for smiling.
Time for doing things right. I'm gonna be a winner tonight. What a break! I'll reach for the goal. I'm gonna be flying high. I can't wait to break out of that mold. Gonna tell all my troubles goodbye.
No more blockhead.
No more loser.
No more oh good grief.
No more failure.
No more bruises.
What a relief.
Time for winning, time for smiling, time for doing things
Right. I'm gonna be a winner tonight. I'll have that look of confidence, ready to take on the world.
No more the victim of circumstance.
Maybe I'll even find the strength to talk to that red-haired girl. This is it. I'm on my way. You won't believe what you'll see. I can't wait until I can say, hey look, I'm a brand new me. No more blockhead, no more loser. No more laughs in my face.
No more failure, no more bruising.
No more tears to erase.
Time for winning, time for smiling, time for doing things
Right. to the finals, Snoopy. All you have to do now, when the judges come over here, is stay absolutely still. Don't move. Be absolutely frozen. Do you understand?
Certainly I understand. Just like we practiced all month.
Now remember, the judges will be looking you over from head to paw. If you stay completely still, you will probably win the dog show and become head beagle.
There are the judges looking at the other dogs. All the dogs are standing so still. Kind of boring. And they all look the same. Nobody's moving. Say, maybe Charlie Brown's wrong. Maybe I shouldn't stand still. I'll look just like all the other beagles.
Here they come, Snoopy. Get ready to freeze.
I can feel it in my bones. Charlie Brown's usually wrong. He means well, but the round-headed kid is wrong more times than he's right. Here's my chance to be the champion beagle. And if I stand here like a dummy, I'm going to lose.
Here they are. Freeze, Snoopy. Don't move.
I know he's wrong. The judges don't want a cardboard figure. They're looking for showbiz. They're looking for someone who stands out in a crowd. They're looking for some razzmatazz. You gotta give them some razzmatazz. You gotta show them a little pizzazz. That's something special every winner has. Give them some razzmatazz. A little more than they've bargained for. A special trick the judges can't ignore. Leave them begging for even more. Give them some razzmatazz.
Hey, Snoopy. Just stand still. For the first time in my life, I have a chance. Oh, please, Snoopy. If only you will.
Say, you know, I think I'm gonna dance. You gotta give them some razzmatazz.
No.
You gotta show them a little pizzazz.
Watch out.
That's something special every winner has. Give them some razzmatazz.
What's it?
A little more than they bargained for. A special trick the judges can't ignore.
Ew.
Leave them begging for even more. Give them some razzmatazz. Give them some razzmatazz.
Oh, good grief. I don't believe it. Not only am I a loser, my dog's a loser too.
What happened? Did I win? Where's the blue ribbon? Where are the TV cameras?
You didn't win. The judges disqualified you. You lost everything.
What? I'm not the best of breed? I'm not the best in show?
The judges couldn't believe what you did. They awarded first prize to someone else.
Who?
Your brother, Spike.
My brother Spike?
In fact, he's being crowned over there right now by that very pretty poodle.
I can't believe it. My skinny brother Spike was the winner, and Belle was the runner-up.
Why can't I have a normal dog like everyone else?
When we got back home, all the kids wanted to know what happened.
I told you that stupid beagle would goof it up. Now, just a minute, Lucille. Snoop did great. He just got a little carried away at the end.
I liked the way she put that.
Well, the important thing is that he tried his best. That's all he can do. That's all anyone can do.
Well, I didn't win, but I learned how to get in shape.
And winning isn't everything anyway.
And I learned how much people care about me. Peppermint Patty worked a lot of days with me to get me in shape, and Charlie Brown spent many hours teaching me how to act.
Even though Snoopy lost first prize, we did learn how we could work together. And now, Snoop is a triathlete, too.
We'll see y'all again real soon, I hope. Bye for now. Some razzmatazz, give him some razzmatazz.
Next story.
Hi there. It's nice that we can be together again.
A number block
How's the
18.
weather where you are today? That sound means you should turn to page 1 in your book. Now, what's your favorite season? Do you like the winter, or summer, or spring, or fall the best? I kind of like them all, don't you? One of my favorite times of all is autumn, especially when the leaves start to turn all the colors of the rainbow. There's a chill in the air, a refreshing change from summer, inviting me to come outside and play. A breeze soft and kind gently wraps around me, dancing with me all along the way. Picture a rainbow falling from the trees, floating to the ground, captured by a breeze.
Yes, I love the summer and snowy winter leaves.
But I prefer to ponder the turning of the leaves.
Golden, green, red, and yellow, and in every shape and size, I press them and collect them in a book.
So when all the trees are bare and the autumn time is over, I can turn each page and take a second look.
Picture a rainbow,
Picture a rainbow
falling from the tree,
falling from the tree,
floating to the ground,
floating to the ground,
captured by a breeze.
captured by a breeze.
Yes, I love the summer.
I love the
Snowy
summer and snowy winter leaves, but I prefer to ponder the turning of the leaves. Yes, I prefer to ponder the turning of the leaves. One of my favorite days in the fall is Halloween. Don't you just love to get dressed up in those wonderful costumes? It's fun to pretend you're someone else, isn't it? Well, let me tell you a story that happened last year about that time. Linus, Sally, and Charlie Brown were having a discussion in front of my doghouse.
Before we go trick-or-treating, Peppermint Patty has invited us all over to the bowling alley. She says she'll teach us all how to bowl.
Oh boy, I can't wait!
No way, Charlie Brown. You know I have to go sit in the pumpkin patch and wait for the great pumpkin.
Now, in case you don't know, each Halloween, Linus sits in a pumpkin patch. Linus has always believed that on Halloween night, the great pumpkin rises out of the most sincere pumpkin patch, and then he delivers gifts to all the good children in the world.
You mean, Linus, you're going to try that again and miss the bowling?
We all have to make sacrifices, Charlie Brown. And besides, I just know he'll come this year. In October on Halloween night, there appears an incredible sight. I sit and wait in the pumpkin patch under the pale moonlight. And just when he thinks I'm not looking, or when I am blinking my eyes, as fast as a flash and as quiet as night from the pumpkin patch he will rise. The great, great pumpkin, a miracle to behold. The great, great pumpkin, it's wonderful so it brings us presents. I wonder what I'm gonna get. But Linus, you wait for him every year. I haven't seen him yet.
pumpkin. It's wonderful, so we've been told. He brings us presents.
I wonder what I'm gonna get.
But Linus, you wait for it every year and you haven't seen him yet.
He will appear only if you are sincere and if you believe in the wonderful things he can do.
But if he's such a wonderful guy, please tell us why. The only one who believes in him is you. The great pumpkin, a miracle to behold. He sure is something wonderful, so we've been told. You just won't give up. You wait till your hair is turned white.
Someday he'll show up and then you will know I'm right.
Yes, perhaps he'll show up. Who knows?
Maybe tonight is the night. Won't anyone join me in the pumpkin patch?
Sorry, I'm going bowling.
Well, as much as I want to learn how to bowl, I guess I'll make the sacrifice. I'll join you in the pumpkin patch, my sweet Babu. Good grief.
So, while Linus and Sally went off to the pumpkin patch, all the rest of us joined Peppermint Patty at the bowling alley.
Hi, Peppermint Patty.
Hiya, Chuck. Hiya, Snoop. You guys ready to learn all about bowling?
Sure, what do we do?
Yeah, what do we do?
It's simple, Chuck. You see those 10 pins down there at the end of the alley? All you have to do is roll this ball down the alley and knock them all down.
Well, it looked very simple to me. But when I picked up the ball, my paw wouldn't fit in the 3 holes, which put me out of action before I even got started.
Here, Chuck, let me show you how to do it. See, Chuck? I knocked down 8 of the pins. Now I get to roll a second ball to knock those 2 down. You get 2 chances to knock down the 10 pins.
Oh, here comes Marcy. Hi, Marcy.
Hello, Snoopy. Hello, Charles. How are you doing?
I'm just about to roll my first ball, Marcy.
Now we know there's no way you can beat me, Chuck. You'll be lucky if you hit any pins at all. But we all know you're used to losing anyway, Chuck. So don't feel bad. Just
Really heavy, so he kind of staggered around with it for a few seconds, trying to get his balance. After a while, he was as ready as he was going to be.
Okay, here it goes.
attaboy, Charles. You knocked down all 10 pins.
I did?
Wow, he did!
I don't believe it, Chuck. You knocked down all 10 pins. It must have been a lucky shot.
Charlie Brown had a grin on his face from ear to ear.
Does that mean that I win?
No, Chuck. The game isn't over yet. You get 2 chances to knock down all 10 pins. But the game isn't over until we've each had 10 times to knock them all down. And let's face it, Chuck, there's no way you can beat me anyway.
Now, to get on with my story, while the bowling continued, I thought I'd jog down and see how things were going at the pumpkin patch.
Are you sure that the great pumpkin will come, Linus? I'm giving up bowling for you. On Halloween night, the great pumpkin rises out of the pumpkin patch. He flies through the air and brings toys to all the good children of the world. Wait, I hear something. I'll bet it's the great pumpkin. No, it's only the great Snoopy. How's the bowling lesson, Snoopy? While I'm freezing in this pumpkin patch.
Well, Charlie Brown seems to be beating Peppermint Patty. Has the great pumpkin showed up yet?
Don't worry, he'll show up.
Well, things were pretty dull at the pumpkin patch, so I decided to get right back to the bowling match. Something remarkable was happening.
I did it! I did it again! I got another strike! I knocked down all 10 pins! I can't believe it!
You're driving me crazy, Chuck. You're doing great, Charles. It looks like you can beat her.
Wow! If Charlie Brown can somehow knock down all the pins with his last ball, he can beat Peppermint Patty.
I don't believe it! I finally have a chance to win something. I have a chance to win my first game, ever, at anything, anywhere, anytime.
As Charlie Brown went for a glass of water to prepare for the shot of his life, I raced over to the pumpkin patch to see how Sally and Linus were doing. Things weren't going well.
I'm freezing, Linus. If you won't take me home, then I'll ask Snoopy here to do it.
No! We have to show the great pumpkin how sincere we are. He'll be here any second. I just know it. Please stay just a little while longer.
Oh, all right. But he'd better show up fast. Come keep me warm, Snoopy.
Well, as I snuggled into the pumpkin patch with Sally, history was about to be made back at the bowling alley.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm going to win. I'm going to knock down all those pins with one shot. I can feel it in my bones. I know I can do it.
Come on, Charles. I know you can do it.
I can't stand it. I just can't stand it.
They told me later that Charlie Brown was very nervous.
Okay, steady. Concentrate. Just roll the ball down the alley like all the other times. It's a piece of cake. No problem. Here I go.
Watch out, Charles. Your eyes are starting to water.
Watch out, Chuck. You're starting to turn the wrong way. Watch out, Chuck.
Well, you wouldn't believe what happened next.
There it goes. The winning ball. I can just feel it.
You turned the wrong way, Chuck. You just threw the ball out the front door.
I did what?
Now that bowling ball went out the door and started rolling down the street, faster and faster, and it was headed right for the pumpkin patch at the end of the street. Linus heard the noise and got very excited.
Listen, Sally. I hear something. So do I. What is it?
Well, I see it, and I think it's
It's him. I know it. Oh, Great Pumpkin, you finally come. It's the Great Pumpkin.
Look out, Linus!
Oh, Great Pumpkin. Thank you for coming.
well, look at that. Linus fainted, and it's just a bowling ball.
That was no Great Pumpkin. That was a bowling ball. I've never been so insulted in my entire life.
Are you guys okay?
Where's the Great Pumpkin?
I don't have the heart to tell him.
That was my bowling ball, and that means I lost again. Good grief.
You mean the Great Pumpkin didn't come? But how can that possibly be when we're so sincere?
So Charlie Brown, Linus, and Sally started to walk home. They were all kind of sad because of what had happened to each of them. But then we were joined by Peppermint Patty.
Hiya, Chuck. Sorry I beat you again.
Oh, that's all right. You won, fair and square.
Listen, you all look down in the dumps. Come on, lighten up. The Great Pumpkin didn't show up either. Come on, these little setbacks shouldn't bother anybody. You've got your health. You've got your friends. You gotta lighten up, lighten up. Things will be much better if you lighten up. Don't waste your time wondering what went wrong. Just lighten up, lighten up. You gotta lighten up, lighten up. Forget about what happened and just brighten up. It does no good to frown about what's going down. Just lighten up, lighten up.
We all make mistakes, you know. If we didn't, none of us would grow.
So look to the days ahead, get rid of the doubt.
Lighten up. You'll only make it worse if you tighten up. One day we'll think about it and we'll all laugh. So lighten up, lighten up. You can do it now. Lighten up, lighten up. Come on now. Lighten up, lighten up.
So everyone started feeling a little better about what had happened.
I'm sorry the Great Pumpkin didn't come, Linus.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure he'll come next year. I'm sorry about you losing the bowling match.
Oh, well, I'm kind of used to losing. And besides, at least I learned a new game.
So although things don't always turn out the way we sometimes wish they would, we just need to keep on trying, I guess. Just keep on trying to do our best. See you soon! Hi there. It's nice to see you again. It's time for bed, and I'd like to tell you about a real problem I've been having. But first, that sound means that you should turn to the first page in your book. Now, as I was saying, I've been having this strange problem. I've had a lot of trouble lately falling asleep. Have you ever had that problem? Well, I just don't know what to do about it. And I've been looking very tired and droopy lately. Besides that, it's such a beautiful, warm night. Charlie Brown has invited all his friends over here for what they call a sleepover. And he says they're going to sleep right next to my doghouse. I hope I don't keep any of them up. Uh-oh, here they come now. And they all have their sleeping bags with them.
Hiya, Snoop, old boy. Wow, you look terrible. What's the matter with your beagle, Charlie Brown? He looks awful.
I don't know what's the matter. He hasn't been able to sleep much lately. He's up all hours of the night.
It sounds even worse than I thought.
Hi, Charlie Brown. Thanks for inviting us.
I'm glad you could come, Linus.
Well, Snoopy just better not keep me awake. I'm tired and want to get right to sleep. Me too, Chuck. I had a hard day working out for the decathlon at school.
Well, they all look pretty tired. And it looks like they're all going right to sleep. They sure look comfortable and cozy in their sleeping bags.
You better keep quiet, Beagle, if you know it's good for you.
Lucy has an attitude problem. How rude. Just for that, I'm going to give her a kiss on the nose. I know what that does to her.
Oh no! That stupid beagle licked me! Help! Dog germs! Help! Get the disinfectants! Help! Dog germs! Help!
It works every time.
Lucy, don't be so hard on Snoopy. It's not his fault he can't get to sleep.
Okay, everybody, it's lights out. I promised our parents we'd get a good night's sleep.
Good night, big brother. Good night, Chuck. See you in the morning. Good night to the whole world.
Good night, everybody.
Good grief. They're already asleep. Now what am I gonna do? I'm still wide awake. I can't just lie here awake all night. Maybe if I sing really softly, I can sing myself to sleep. When I'm having trouble falling asleep, all those crazy thoughts from the busy day keep running around in my head, keeping me from going to bed. I just close my eyes, the stars for my blanket. I relax my sleepy body and thank it for being so true. Let me demonstrate to you. Good night, knees. Good night, paws. You deserve some special applause for helping me to run and helping me to walk and to pick a pretty daisy for Woodstock. Good night, ears. Good night, eyes. Thanks for helping me see the sunrise and children in the park, starlight when it's dark, and to listen to the song of the meadowlark. It's nice to know I've someone I can trust to help me through every single day. I know they'll never leave me in the dust. No matter what I ask them to do, they obey. Good night, stomach. you're pretty neat. Thanks for telling me when it's time to eat a chocolate chip cookie with a little spot of tea, or banana cream pie, or cherry's jubilee, or a strawberry lemon tart, or apple pie a la mode, or a triple decker sundae. Hey, I'm hungry.
Okay, I'm gonna slug that beagle. Wait, maybe we should try to help him.
Gee, I don't know what to do. I've tried counting sheep. I've tried counting to 1,000,000. Nothing seems to work.
Maybe he ought to try what I do when I have trouble falling asleep. I build this house in my mind. I put a front door and a back door in this house. Then I shove all the bad thoughts out the back door. And I let all the good thoughts in the front door. So you can't quite get to sleep, even though you've counted 1,000,000 sheep. Well, here's my favorite plan, to take you off to dreamland. Get rid of those bad thoughts, those sad thoughts, those golly gee makes you mad thoughts. Think of laughter and forget-me-nots, but don't get caught with a bad thought.
Oh yeah, sleepy times, no time to pout.
Keep the good thoughts in,
Kick the bad thoughts out.
just relax, get rid of your doubts,
'Cause that's what sleeping's about.
Fill your head with all of life's wonderful things.
Like gingerbread.
Butterfly wings.
And how beautifully Woodstock sings.
That's right for the puzzle you did. And how good it felt when every piece fit.
Or the home run I once hit. Just pick up any doubt and throw it.
You'll be asleep before you know it. Come on and practice those good thoughts.
Robin Hood thoughts.
Those movie star and Hollywood thoughts. Try to do as you've been taught.
Now is the time to give it all I've got.
Sleepy time's coming, ready or not.
Just keep thinking those good thoughts. Gee, that was fun. Oh, I'm even feeling a little sleepy. Maybe I can...
Is that stupid beagle asleep or not? He drives me crazy.
Great. Now I'm wide awake again.
You've got to get more exercise, Snoop. Look at that stomach. No wonder you can't sleep. Tomorrow we'll get you into some vigorous training.
I can't wait.
Here's a tape of Schroeder playing Brahms on the piano. Put it in this tape recorder. Maybe it will help Snoopy to get to sleep.
Rats. Everybody is asleep again except me. Now what do I do? Maybe if I just hum quietly. That'll do the trick. La 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 la.
Okay, that does it. Either Beal goes or I go. What are we going to do, Charlie Brown?
Gee, I guess we need a plan. Let's see, a plan. Something that will help.
Linus, why don't you give him that stupid blanket of yours? Maybe he'll fall asleep if he has a blanket.
That sounds like a good idea. Maybe I'm just a little chilly.
Give up my blanket? Are you crazy? You know I can't do that. Well, I thought you were Charlie Brown's best friend, Linus. And this is his dog, right? So it's the least you can do for your best friend, isn't it? I need my sleep so I can be beautiful in the morning.
Oh, brother.
Give me that blanket. Hey, give that back.
That does kind of feel snuggly and warm.
Now maybe we'll all get some sleep. No, I can't. I can't sleep without my blanket. My stomach hurts. I think I'm going to faint. I have to have my blanket.
Okay, here's your blanket back. I can't sleep with all that racket anyway.
Chuck, this is the worst sleepover I've ever been to in my life.
You know, maybe he just needs all of us to sing a good old-fashioned lullaby. Something like Rockabye Baby. It's worth a try.
Now you're talking, Chuck. Come on, everybody. Let's all sing old Snoop here to sleep.
Gee, they're all going to serenade me. Isn't that nice? Maybe I'll finally get to sleep.
Rockabye baby on the treetop.
That's nice.
When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all.
Huh?
Rockabye baby.
What are you doing?
On a little treetop.
I can't sleep to that.
Take your little baby and swing her around.
Oh, yeah?
Rocking all around the cloud.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna rock and roll until we lose control. We're gonna
Yeah.
rock and rock, and we ain't never gonna stop.
All right.
Rock, rockabye baby, on the rhythm of the treetop.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's it. Come on, Linus, we're going home. This is getting ridiculous. Grab your sleeping bag and let's go. I guess we have to go, Charlie Brown. Sorry we have to leave. Good night.
Gee, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Not to worry, Chuck. We'll see you tomorrow. I better go home, too, and get some shut-eye.
Gee, everybody's leaving. And it's all my fault. I feel terrible.
Good night, big brother. I'm going in the house to sleep.
Oh no, I can't even have a good sleepover. Why is it that things just never seem to work out for me?
Gee, the round-headed kid looks kind of sad. I think I'd better give him a hug or a lick or something.
Gee, thanks, Snoopy. That was nice of you. I know it's not your fault. Say, why am I feeling sorry for myself? Snoopy's got a bigger problem than I have. I have to figure out how to get him to fall asleep.
Oh, I'm so tired.
I've got it. Why didn't I think of this before? Of course, his favorite bedtime story, The Bunny Wunnies.
Oh boy, favorite, the Bunny Wunnies.
How do bunny wunnies fall asleep? They don't waste their time counting sheep. They climb into bed all in a row, and Mama Bunny Wunny sings to them like so. Good night, Bunny Wunnies, morning comes soon.
Sleep tight, Bunny Wunnies under the moon.
All the stars above a vigil keep.
Good night, Bunny Wunnies, go to sleep. Good night, Bunny Wunnies, morning comes soon.
Sleep tight, Bunny Wunnies, under the moon. All the stars above a vigil keep.
Good night, Bunny Wunnies, go to sleep. Good night, Bunny Wunnies, go to sleep. Good grief, the round-headed kid has fallen asleep. Now what am I gonna do? Oh well, it's nice to have so many friends who care about me. They all did try to help me get to sleep. I feel so warm all over. Nice friends, the Bunny Wunnies. Nice friends. Nice night. Nice song. Nice Oneies.
It worked! I pretended to fall asleep, and now Snoopy's sleeping. Great! Well, it looks as if I've finally done something right for a change. Gee, it looks like he'll sleep all night long and dream nice dreams. I guess I'll have to say goodbye for him this time. I hope you all have pleasant dreams too. Good night. Good night, buddy oneies. Go to sleep.
Hi, my name is Snoopy.
Last story.
That sound means that you should open your book to page 1. And whenever you hear that sound again, please turn the page in your book. Now then, I'd like you to meet my friend. His name is Woodstock. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about us. We're just two of a kind, with just one purpose in mind. We'll sing you a song or shuffle along. We'll do anything to make you smile. We're two peas in a pod. When we're done, we hope you'll applaud. We'll tell you a tale and never fail. We'll do anything to make you smile. Smack a smile on your face. You gotta erase any doubt. If you open your heart, a giggle will start to come out. We're two fish in the sea. No funnier fish two fellas could be. We're peas in a pod, two of a kind. Fish in the sea and grapes on the vine. And if you listen for just a little while, we'll do anything to make you smile. Anything to make you smile. Have you ever been to a birthday party? Well, last week I went to one, and guess what? It was for me. I got this telephone call from Peppermint Patty.
Hi, Snoop. This is Peppermint Patty. I just found out it's your birthday this week. So me and the gang want to throw a party for you. What do you think of that, Snoop, old buddy?
What did I think of that? Get out the paper hats and streamers galore. Be sure to put a welcome mat in front of the door. Get out some invitations and on them let's write. We're gonna have a party tonight. We'll play some Simon Says and some musical chairs. Be sure to RSVP because you'll wanna be there. We're riding in the sky and in big neon lights. We're gonna have a party tonight. We'll have some party favors, noise makers, toys and balloons. We'll be playing, dancing, singing all your favorite tunes. And all the prizes you could win will be the best ever yet. Will there be goodies to get? You bet! Take the confetti out and some colorful treats. Cause every perfect party must have plenty of eats. Get out your party clothes, tell everybody in sight. We're gonna have a party tonight. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna have a party. Oh, a real terrific party. A terrific party. We're gonna have a party tonight. Oh, yeah. Well, Woodstock and I got all dressed up for the party. Don't you love to get dressed up for something special? We started walking toward Peppermint Patty's house, but then we ran into the round-headed kid. You know, the one who always feeds me.
Hi, Snoopy. Where are you going?
I handed him the invitation we got from Peppermint Patty, and then Woodstock and I left for the party.
Hey, wait a minute. When will you be back? Good grief. They're gone already. I can't believe it. My own dog gets an invitation to a party, and I don't. Why does everyone always forget Charlie Brown? Again, I'm all alone with no one to say it's okay. It just takes one friend to call your own to help all those sad times go away. Just one friend in this whole wide world. Is that all so much to wish for? Just one smile on a rainy day. That's all I really, really need. Nothing more. I wonder why I should be left out. Always the last on the list. Sometimes I think if I moved away, I would never be missed. Just one friend in this whole wide world. Is that all so much to wish for? Just one smile on a rainy day. That's all I really, really need. Through thick or thin, out or in, lose or win, nothing more.
When Woodstock and I got to the party, it seemed like everyone was there. Linus, Peppermint Patty, Lucy, Marcy.
Hi, Snoopy. Hi, Snoop, old boy. Hello, you stupid beagle. Look around. Someone's missing. Who do you mean, Marcy?
You forgot to invite Charlie Brown, sir.
Good grief. I forgot all about him. That's terrible. What can I do?
They were talking about the kid who feeds me. I bet he felt terrible about not being invited. Anyway, someone suggested that Peppermint Patty get right on the phone and call Charlie Brown.
Who cares about him anyway? That's not nice, Lucy. How would you feel if you weren't invited to your own dog's birthday party? Hi, Chuck. This is Peppermint Patty. I just realized I forgot to invite you to Snoopy's birthday party. Can you forgive me, Chuck?
Oh, well, that's okay.
You kind of like me, don't you, Chuck? You sly dog.
Well, that is
Well, Chuck, I'm sorry about what happened. So why don't you come over right now? We're just getting started.
Do you mean it? Great, I'll be right over.
I thought that was very nice, what Peppermint Patty did. Don't you? It's important that people care about each other. You know what I mean? Like the way Charlie Brown takes care of me all the time. Caring and sharing is what life is all about. Looking out for someone besides yourself. That's what life's about. Talent and beauty mean nothing if we don't love. Love's a word we all think too little of, but it stands above.
It isn't hard to do, just take some time to look for the good everywhere.
Forget about yourself, you'll be just fine.
The minute you let someone know you'll be there,
Just
caring and sharing and giving and smiling. The world could be better if everyone just took the time to care.
just care. Charlie Brown showed up at the party in just a few minutes.
Hi, Chuck. Glad you could make it.
Thanks for inviting me.
You're just in time for musical chairs.
Great! How do you play it?
We all walk around the chairs. And when the music stops, everyone has to sit down in a chair. If you're still standing with no chairs left, you're out. Come on. Hey, stop on musical chairs. Come on, let's go. Set up the chairs now all in a row. You run around the chairs till the music stops. And you have to find a seat now. Don't get caught. 'Cause when the music stops, you can't be standing there. If you want to be a winner at a musical chair, take away a chair while you're running around. Don't let the kid in front of you get you down. Just listen to the rhythm now. Don't miss a beat. 'Cause you don't want to be the only one without a seat. 'Cause when the music stops, you can't be standing there. If you want to be a winner at a musical chair. Now, every time the music stops, you're gonna end up a chair short. And if you're boogalooing when the music's gone, sorry, you gotta move on. Now it's the moment of truth, it's getting down the wire. You're burning up inside for the musical fire. You hover around each corner of the precious scene, waiting for the moment you can get off your feet. 'Cause when the music stops, you can't be standing there. If you wanna be a winner, if you wanna be a winner, you've got to be a winner. You've got to be a winner. If you wanna be a winner at musical chairs. Yeah!
When we had finished the game, only one of us had lost every time. And guess who that was? If you said Charlie Brown, you're right. And he was feeling terrible about it.
Gee, Chuck, I'm sorry you lost every game.
I feel terrible. I can't seem to win at anything. I just can't do anything right.
Don't feel bad, Chuck. We can't win all the time.
But I don't win any of the time.
Everyone was feeling sorry for the round-headed kid. And that made me, and some of the others, start to think about how everyone is a little bit different from everyone else. Be yourself. That's all you need to be. 'Cause no one else could ever be like you or me. Everyone has a special place, a different love, a different face. Everyone has a special gift to give. They do. That's what makes life interesting to live. Some kids try to be like someone else, thinking it can help them make new friends. But I like you the way you are. In my book, you are a star. True friendship means there's no need to pretend. Just be yourself and I'll always be your friend. Yes, everyone has a special place, a different laugh, a different face.
Everyone has a special gift to give. And that's what makes life interesting. You get from life just what you bring. And that's what makes life interesting to live.
Well, everyone seemed to feel a lot better after that song. I think it even cheered up Charlie Brown. And we all went on to have a wonderful party. Maybe you'll get to go to a party soon. If you do, tell them Snoopy says hi. And remember our song. Get out the paper hats and streamers galore. Be sure to put a welcome
guys.
at the door. Get
That was
some
in the stream.
invitations.
See you all
and
next
on them, that's
time.
right. We're gonna have a party tonight. We'll play some Simon Says and some musical chairs. Be sure to RSVP, cause you'll wanna be there.
We're riding in the sky and in big neon lights. We're gonna have a party tonight.
We'll have some party favors, noise makers, toys and balloons. We'll be playing, dancing, singing all your favorite tunes. And all the prizes you could win will be the best ever yet. Will there be goodies to get?
You bet. Take the confetti out and some colorful treats.
Cause every perfect party must have plenty of each.
Get out your party clothes, tell everybody in sight. We're gonna have a party tonight.
We're gonna
Yep.
have a party.
See you all in the next stream.
Terrific party.
We're gonna have a party tonight.
you. Oh,